One strategy to save for college. Please come in to discuss your options.
For a free college cost analysis, call Chris Bucket at 879-1851 or stop by his office at 941 Lincoln Avenue. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank and proud sponsor of the Steamboat High School football broadcasts. Is there a better setting to cheer on your hometown Sailors than Gardner Field? Go Sailors! Steamboat High School Athletics, an example of our genuine hometown, Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. If you're looking for a better banking experience, walk, or better yet, rush through our doors. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. Chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Jonathan Kaminsky. I'm a senior in Steamboat Springs High School. I'm number 6. I play linebacker, tight end, and long snapper. I've been playing since about 5th grade. I also like hockey, lacrosse, golf, and the occasional baseball swing. I would like to go to college at Purdue University. I'm going to try to walk onto their football team in long snap, just like my dad did. I see myself in 10 years retiring from the NFL because I've made so much money. Outside of school, I'm also involved in other sports that don't involve the school. I golf, and I like to go for drives to listen to music. My favorite subject in school is definitely art because I'm a very creative guy. My favorite movie has to be Stripes because it's just super 80s and it has a military theme. Last summer, I worked a lot with my dad. I also worked out with the football team, and I traveled around. My goals for the season are to get 1 more touchdown than last year, which would be 2. My goals for life are to be very successful. What I remember most about being a sailor is the brotherhood we get with each other. My name is Jonathan Kaminsky. I'm a senior in high school, and I'm a sailor.
This has been your Sailor Spotlight on KTYV 105.7 and online at steamboatradio.com.
This is Skip Beardo from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. We are proud to sponsor Steamboat Springs Sailors football this season. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend.
The Corner Slice is proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Celebrate with great food, fun, and friends. Hey students, stop in and grab lunch to go. 2 slices for only $5. Or stay and play games in a laid-back, family-friendly atmosphere. Featuring delicious Brooklyn-style pizza, the Corner Slice is the perfect place to celebrate the Sailors or just come and chill with friends. Open daily from noon to close, and the pizza is hot and ready to go. Located upstairs in Old Town Square at 7th and Lincoln, the Corner Slice, you're gonna love it.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor Sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where there are no Hail Marys, just awesome touchdown dances.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community. Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth. How do we do that? In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale. I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause. Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. Chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Jaden Kemery. I am a sophomore at Steamboat Springs High School. My number is 26. I am a receiver and a defensive back. I have played for 5 years. I also like baseball. I would like to go to college at Colorado Mines because of the engineering program that they have. I probably won't play any sports in college because of the amount of effort it's going to take to become an engineer. In 10 years, I see myself being a civil engineer for the city of Steamboat Springs. My favorite subject in school is math. I'm involved in 4-H shooting sports for Colorado. I'm going to state this year for 5-stand. My favorite movie is Benchwarmers. Last summer I went dirt biking with my family and friends up north and in Sandwash. My goals for this season are to letter in varsity. My goals in life are to be successful in mechanical engineer or civil. What I will remember about the Sailors football team is the pride we take in our game. My name is Jaden. I'm a sophomore and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
This has been your Sailor Spotlight on KTYV 105.7 and online at steamboatradio.com.
Hi, this is Terry.
And this is Phil.
Russell's Auto Store.
At Russell's, we make it easy for you. All you got to do is bring me an email address and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
We are proud to support Steamboat Sailors football. Whenever you go on a long trip, it is important to check your vehicle's fluids. Not just oil and brake, but also your windshield wiper fluid, so you can see better. A quick tip so you don't get hit.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. Call us at 970-879-1515.
Hi, Steamboat friends. This is Charlie Green from Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Do you ever notice how grumpy your parents get when house guests arrive? Or how mean your big sister gets when you have to share her room for the weekend? I've got the secret to keep everyone happy. Stop by Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane for the best pricing and selection on Certa, Tempur-Pedic, and Simmons mattresses. Plus a great selection of linens and even comfy mattresses for the pull-out couch. If everyone sleeps, everyone stays happy, and a great mattress from Mountain Mattress and Furniture is the secret.
Steamboat Resorts is a proud sponsor of Sailor Athletics. Do you have friends or family coming to town, but space at your place is a little tight? Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals is here to help. Steamboat Resorts has been the lodging leader here for over 30 years, and we've got great rates at more than 800 units in 38 properties around the base area. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. That's the Locals Connection, 879-8000, or visit steamboatresorts.com.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. I'm Chris Puckett, your Steamboat Springs Edward Jones financial advisor. Now's the time to make investments that can help provide money for the ever-rising cost of college. There's more than one strategy to save for college. Please come in to discuss your options.
For a free college cost analysis, call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 or stop by his office at 941 Lincoln Avenue. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
Hi, my name is Trevor King. I'm number 67. I'm an offensive lineman. I've been playing football for 3 years now, since 7th grade in middle school. I also like lacrosse and skiing. I'd like to go to college at the University of Wyoming. I probably will not play any college sports because I'd rather recreate and go fishing and hunting. In 10 years, I see myself working a job somewhere in the mountains with a very nice truck. Outside of school, I'm involved in 4-H and I raise pigs. My favorite subject in school is probably math because it's really hard. My favorite movie is Step Brothers because I like to do karate in the garage. Last summer, I hung out with my friends and we went to fair and sold our pigs and got to do a whole lot of country stuff. My goals for this season are blocking every play I can the best to my ability. My goals for life are to live in a really beautiful place with some fun people. What I would remember the most about being a sailor is having fun and forming a brotherly bond. My name is Trevor King, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
This has been your Sailor Spotlight on KTYV 105.7 and online at steamboatradio.com.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank and proud sponsor of Steamboat High School football broadcasts. Is there a better setting to cheer on your hometown Sailors than Gardner Field? Go Sailors! Steamboat High School Athletics, an example of our genuine hometown, Yampa Valley Bank. genuine hometown banking. If you're looking for a better banking experience, walk, or better yet, rush through our doors. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This is Skip Beardo from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. We are proud to sponsor Steamboat Springs Sailors football this season. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend.
The Corner Slice is proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Celebrate with great food, fun, and friends. Hey students, stop in and grab lunch to go. 2 slices for only $5. Or stay and play games in a laid-back, family-friendly atmosphere. Featuring delicious Brooklyn-style pizza, the Corner Slice is the perfect place to celebrate the Sailors or just come and chill with friends. Open daily from noon to close, and the pizza is hot and ready to go. Located upstairs in Old Town Square at 7th and Lincoln, the Corner Slice, you're gonna love it.
The team at Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where there are no Hail Marys, just awesome touchdown dances.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. Catch the word more about your Steamboat Sailors.
I'm Thomas Stewart. I'm a sophomore. I am number 4. I play wide receiver and safety. This will be my 5th year playing football. I also like basketball and running track. I'd like to go to college at either CSU or UCLA. And if I'm going to play a sport in college, I'd probably be running track. In 10 years, I would probably see myself having fun, maybe being an engineer somewhere, just finding new adventures. Outside of school, I'm also involved in sports programs like Tri-Club at the Old Town Hot Springs. My favorite subject in school is math, mostly because it comes easy to me. My favorite movie is Rudy because it shows that even if you don't have athletic talent, you can still work hard and get your goals. Last summer, I hiked to Fort Chino with my cousin Johnny. I had a lot of fun, but it's kind of ironic because I'm afraid of heights, so it was a tough hike for me. My goals for this season are to maybe get a varsity letter and catch a few touchdowns. My goals for life are potentially getting a bachelor's degree, being an engineer, aerospace, or civil engineer. What I would remember most about being a sailor is being part of a family, being part of a group of guys that always have your back. I'm Thomas Lure. I'm a sophomore, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
Keeping your Sailor Spotlight on KTYV 105.7 and online at SteamboatRadio.com.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, The Corner Slice, Mountain View Car Wash, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Russell's Auto Salon, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, the Allerton Agency with Allstate, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals, and Chris Puckett for the Downtown Edward Jones office.
It's time now. Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Football.
Brian Harder, Gardner Field. We are just finishing up the national anthem here.
Sportsmanship is the attitude and behavior that exemplifies positive support for interscholastic athletics.
We are getting ready for Steamboat Sailors football action as your Steamboat Sailors getting ready to take on.
League athletics are expected to demonstrate qualities that are characterized by fair play, integrity,
Hotchkiss High School here at Gardner Field. With some technical challenges here, but I'm hoping to get through them here.
Coaches, parents, and staff is our highest
The Hotchkiss Bulldogs in white and red, looking much like Nebraska. Red numbers, all white helmets, red stripes. And they're going to be moving to right to left in your radio dial. They will be kicking off your Steamboat Sailors on the all-new Gardner Field.
Principals and athletic directors of the Western Slope League stand committed to hosting events which support the highest ideals of sportsmanship and educationally based athletics.
As we are getting ready for the kickoff here, your Steamboat Sailors. A little blackout going on here at Gardner Field. Gardner Field is looking absolutely awesome right now.
I think we should see how loud we make these
Brand new turf, brand new stands, and a brand new press box. And these metal bleachers, ooh, they are loud. And the Steamboat Sailors fans are proud. Come on out. For Steamboat Sailors football, as we are just getting underway. The kick is high. It bounces at the 10-yard line. Fielded by Epstein. Epstein takes it over the right up to the 30, 35. He's got some room. Takes it to the 35 to the 37-yard line. And the Sailors are going to have good field position as we get underway here. With the very first home game at the all-new Gardner Field. Just underway, you are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM. It's me, Brian Harvey. Steamboat Sailors football brought to you by Yampa Valley Bank, the Valley's only locally owned bank. Member FDIC. Sailors and Drew Bowers under center. Handoff. No. Inside handoff there to Finn McMissile. Russell over the left side. He's got the first down. He's going to take it out for 20 yards. And a first down for your Steamboat Sailors as they move in to Hotchkiss territory. Ball down to the 36-yard line of Hotchkiss. A beautiful run by Finn Russell as he took it over the left side. Inside trap play there. And the Sailors quick to the line of scrimmage. No huddle here. Bowers under center. One receiver off to the left. One to the right. And another inside handoff there. That's Ban, and he trips and picks up maybe a yard or two. And it will be second down and about 8 yards to go for the first. Bowers under center. He's got two receivers off to the right. Is in the slot there is Russell. Inside handoff to Ben. Hotchkiss reads this one in a big way. As Austin picks up a couple of yards there, that's going to bring up a third down, about 5 to go. Ball down to about the 31-yard line of Hotchkiss. Sailors in Hotchkiss territory off a big run from Finn Russell. Russell's in the slot. Raper wide to the right. Epstein to the left. Pitch over the right side. That's Ban again. Ban looking for some yardage. Picks up positive, and he's going to be real close to the first down, depending on the spot. First down for your Steamboat Sailors as it gets down to the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Sailors rushing attack, making some noise. No huddle again. Bowers getting the signals from the sideline. Ball on the right hash mark. Sailors moving left to right in all black. Red numbers and red trim. Bowers under center. Back to pass. 3-step drop. He's got Epstein. That one's complete. Takes it to the outside. First down. Looking for the pylon. Touchdown, Sailors. Epstein. Oh, no, they're marking. Oh, no. Are they giving it to him? Sure looked like a touchdown to me. Maybe he stepped out of bounds. Now they're giving it to him. The referee, who was right there, did not give me the signal. I need all the help I can get, people. One man up here who's very blind. So, yeah, no touchdown on the play. Oh, no, it is a touchdown. It is a touchdown. So, lining up for the extra point. Bowers is the holder. The Sailors are a man down. Needing to get a tight end out on the field. Here comes the snap from Kaminsky, the hold and the kick. Russell puts that one through, and your Steamboat Sailors take a quick lead. A nice opening drive there. 20-yard touchdown pass from Bowers to Epstein, and your Steamboat Sailors are on the board and up 7-0. A little Gardner Field magic here. I'll tell you what, it looks beautiful here. A nice job to everyone involved. So the Sailors on top, 7-0. You're tuned to KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 on your FM dial. If you are in Moffat County listening to us, don't forget Bulldog football tomorrow. Kickoff is at 1. You can listen to that game on KRAI FM. The game is in Olathe, a neutral site game against Pagosa Springs and the Pagosa Springs Pirates. Russell is going to kick this. No, I'm sorry. Big number 44, Maxim Fullerton, is kicking this big ball off. Bounces off the turf, fielded at the 10, over the right side. Bringing it out up the middle to the 30. And a nice return for number 22, Will Scarlett.
Scarlett returning to Hotchkiss. First down for the Bulldogs.
Can you run that camera for me? I'm supposed to have a kid running this camera for me. Can you run this camera for me? Just follow the action. I'm supposed to have, it's on in broadcast. We're supposed to have a student doing it. Sorry, we're a little bit short-handed here. Got to give a big shout-out to T-Bar helping us out. T-Bar painting, inside handoff there. Pickup of about 5.
Jair Chavez with a handoff to Chase Peebles. Gain of about 6 for the Bulldogs.
Is there a kid running this one?
No, but this camera is the one that's going to me. Are you supposed to be, is that one working? Is that the high school camera?
This is our camera.
Okay, because I thought they were doing it off the iPad. All right, so if you could run this one, that'd be, just move it back and forth, follow the action. You rock, I love you, brother. We're going to give T-Bar Painting a little. We do. Oh, that pass intercepted over the left side, and this one's going to be taken to the house. The Steamboat Sailors among the confusion as we're trying to get our camera equipment rolling here. That looked like Jamison Tracy, the sophomore, with a big pick over the left side. Oh, my. A huge, huge play for your Steamboat Sailors, and we're up 13-0. Hometown fans in for a treat here. Sailors setting up again for the extra point with 9:03 left in this first quarter. Kaminsky with the snap. Bowers is the holder. He's down on one knee. Here comes the snap. And the hold and the kick, and we've got a quick whistle here. That one was good. I'll tell you what, Russell has got a leg. I heard in 7th grade he hit a 40-yard field goal. Well, they're moving him back. And this extra point is NFL style as they're lining up here on the 10-yard line. So that's going to make this one about a 25-yard attempt here for the extra point. Russell had plenty of leg on the last kick. Sailors lining it back up. False start on Steamboat. Moves them back 5 yards. Here comes the snap from Kaminsky. Bowers again with the hold. The ball's down. Here comes the kick, line drive. And that one is good. And Russell. Big shout out to his grandma and grandpa who are here watching the game.
If you want more football, come on down here tomorrow morning.
Introduced themselves to me today in town. They'll be here next week for the Palisade game as well.
And then around 10, a little bit after that, the 8th will be playing.
So just like that, your Steamboat Sailors are up 14-0. Sloan Epstein scored first on a 20-yard pass and catch. Pass from Drew Bowers to Epstein. And then Jamison Tracy with the interception. And that was a 50-yard return for Tracy. So the Sailors are set to kick it off here. Fullerton, the kicker for your Steamboat Sailors. I'd like to thank our friends at Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Squid Kid over the left side, having a hard time picking it up. Down at the 10, and he's going to down it. And so the Sailors in quickly, and that Squid Kick paid off as Hotchkiss had a hard time fielding it. Scarlett couldn't pick it up. Bounced around, and the Bulldogs are going to have a tough go of it as they are backed up to their own 10-yard line. Moving right to left on your radio dial. From the gun, spreading it out here with two receivers to the right and left. Inside handoff on the trap play. That's number 5, Jace Peebles. Peebles picks up 2 yards on the carry over the right side. Sailors doing a good job on the stop. Jamison Tracy there in on the tackle with several other Sailors. Receivers 2 to the right in tight as the ball's on the right hash mark. 1 wide to the left, 2 men in the backfield. Another inside handoff there. Peebles carrying it over the right side. Pickup of about a yard on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 7 on the play. 14-0 if you're just joining us. 8:07 left in this first quarter at the all-new Gardner Field. 3rd down, about 6 to go for the first. Ball marked down at the 15-yard line. Hotchkiss has to get over the 20 for the first. 2 men in the backfield. Hotchkiss from the gun. Back to pass. Looking to his right. Throws it into the flat. That one is overthrown. As Yair Chavez throws that one, the sophomore quarterback, out into the flat where nobody was. That's going to bring up a 4th and about 5.5 for the first. Tanner Raper and Maxim Fullerton back deep for your Steamboat Sailors at about the 50. The punter here is Jace Peebles, also the running back, and there's a timeout on the field. Steamboat Sailors football brought to you in part by the Corner Slice. Celebrate the Sailors with good fun, food, and friends in Old Town Square in downtown Steamboat Springs. Just up above the Barley, where we are every Wednesday for Harvey's Huddle. The Corner Slice. Yummy pizza. Griff and I have gone down there several times. The great thing about the Corner Slice is they've got the old school games. We played like 5 games of Battleship down there. Got my kid off the iPad. It was crazy. 4th down, about 6 to go. Breaking after the timeout. The kicker is Jace Peebles. The punter is Peebles. Back deep again is Fullerton and Raper for your Steamboat Sailors. Ball at the 20. Big high kick. Oh, nope. He shanked that one. So the Sailors are going to get great field position here, as I'm not sure that one even got to the 30. No, it didn't. Looks like the Sailors are going to have a 1st and 10 at their own, at the Hotchkiss 24-yard line. Sailors on top, 14-0, 7:32 left in this first quarter. We are just underway here at Gardner Field. And if you're anywhere near downtown Steamboat Springs or in the Steamboat Springs vicinity, come on down. You got to check out this brand new stadium we have here at Gardner Field. Inside handoff, and that is Ban taking it right up the gut, picking up about 10 yards on the play. That's going to be really close to the 1st down. Big shout out to my man Tim Miles. He's been working hard, as is the whole IT department here, getting us internet up here. It was so hot in here. The sound system shut down. The internet shut down about 15 minutes before game time, and they got it all working. We got receivers wide to the right, wide to the left, inside handoff. That's McMissile, Finn Russell, and they read that one. They knock him back for a loss. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long. Ball is inside the 15-yard line to the 14. It's going to bring up, I believe, a 3rd down and 10. Clock ticking at 6:50. Although they're saying 2nd down. I could be wrong. I often am. Just ask my wife. Back to pass. 3-step drop. Looking for Epstein. Oh, that one's batted away. Nice defensive play there in the back of the end zone by number 22, Will Scarlett. The cornerback getting up. He's got some hops. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. Ball locked down at the 14-yard line. So the Sailors right now in the red zone, knocking at the door. Inside handoff, there's Ben. And he's going to be real close to the 1st down as Austin Ben brings it down inside the 5-yard line. And that's going to bring up a 4th and inches. They're not going to give it to them. I think they got to measure. And now, I'm not the only one who thinks that. So the chains are coming in. Our chain gang sponsor, none other than Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office, helping your investments gain big yardage. Call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. The Sailors get the 1st down. That's going to be 1st and goal for Steamboat. Ball inside the 4-yard line. So the Sailors up 14-0 right now, 6:25 left in the 1st quarter. Lots of football left, though, that's for sure. Bowers under center, 2 men in the backfield. Inside handoff, and Finn McMissile, the self-propelled missile, finding the end zone. So Russell with a 4-yard TD run makes it a 20-0 game. It's been all Steamboat. Sailor's going to line up for the extra point. Kaminsky again, the long snapper. He's been pretty consistent all season long. Here comes the snap, the hold. Bowers puts it down. Russell puts it between the uprights. Sailors up 21-0 just like that. Steamboat Sailors christening this football field in a big, big way. And I'll tell you what, I'm liking the new digs. I've got new chair. I am loving this up here. You are tuned to KTYV Steamboat Springs. Sports on FM at 105.7. Also on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. We do have this game online. Go to steamboatradio.com, click on the Steamboat Sailors icon, scroll down to the football schedule, find today's game against the Hotchkiss Bulldogs, click the watch link, and you, my friends, are cooking with gas. Fullerton's going to be kicking this ball off for the Sailors, and he's had a couple of doozies. He's been kind of squibbing it. He gets it down inside the 20. Line drive. Oh, this is a deep one. And that's going to push Scarlett back, and it's going to be a touchback. So a beautiful kick by Fullerton. He put that one in. It landed at about the 3-yard line and then skidded into the end zone for the touchback. Sailors football brought to you by Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean competition between town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Also a big shout out to Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always beat by accident. Russell's Auto Salon at 879-1515, bringing you the collision of the game. From the gun, Chavez is going to take this ball on his own, finds the outside, tries to get the edge, and he is met by a flotilla of Sailors. Black shirts over the left side, making the stop. Second down, picks up about 2 yards on the carry. So that'll bring up a second down, about 8 to go. Ball just over the 20 down to about the 22-yard line. One receiver wide to the left. That's Hunter Bryant. I formation under center is Chavez. Chavez pitches over the left side. That's Scarlett. Scarlett turns the corner here near side. Coming left to right. Picks up positive yards. Gets another 2 or 3 yards. That's going to bring up a third down. About 4 to go for the first. .5:24 and counting left in this first quarter. Sailors on top 21-0. I'd like to thank Bridget and the gang over at Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more, offering you knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. Third down, about 4 to go for the first. One receiver to the right, one to the left, 2 men in the backfield. Chavez under the gun, under center, pitches over the right side to Scarlett, turns the corner, gets the first down over the right side on the jet sweep. Looks like Jameson Tracy in on the tackle there on the far side. Austin Ban also on there on the tackle as well. Got a beautiful night for football here at Gardner Field. What a great evening to christen this brand new stadium. From the gun now, Chavez is going to take this one right up the gut. Positive yards. Picks up about 7. Falls down at about the 44-yard line. Tanner Raper with the tackle. So that's about a 7-yard pickup. That'll be a 2nd and 3. Ball marked down at the 44-yard line. Hotchkiss moving right to left. They look like Nebraska. White helmets, all white shirts, red piping, and red numbers. From the gun, Chavez, inside handoff. Positive yards, but he's not going to get the first as he falls over the 45, down to about the 46-yard line. Looked like Blaine Peebles with the carry. In on the tackle for your Steamboat Sailors. Big number 64, Gabe Johnson and Jack Tracy in there. Third down, 1 to go for the first. Oh, takes that one off the turf, and that one is going to be a first down as Chavez runs it right up the gut. Gets about 5 yards on the play. Austin Van in on the tackle. Ball marked down at the 49-yard line of Hotchkiss. So the best drive right now for the Hotchkiss Bulldogs is they've been grinding it out here on the ground. Remember, the Sailors just intercepted Chavez earlier in the game. Jameson Tracy took it back for 6, a pick 6. Pitch to Scarlett over the right side, and we've got several Sailors in on the tackle.
By number 6, that's Q Kaminsky.
Johnny Q Kaminsky and Jack Tracy over there.
To support the hockey and wrestling teams, they have pretzels and...
Second down, 9 to go. Ball marked over the 50-yard line, or at the 50 right now, right at midfield. 2:34 left in this first quarter. Sailors on top 21-0. From the gun, Chavez rolling over the left side. He's looking for the edge. He's got it. Picks up positive yards. There is a flag on the play. Looks like it might be a hold. Johnny Q Kaminsky in on the tackle, as well as big number 10. Well, he's not that big, but he's fun to watch. Jimmy Thielen, 5'10", 145 pounds. I guess he's big in Steamboat measurements. Sailors aren't big, but they are fast. They are on top right now, 21-0. And I am loving the new digs. Brian Harvey Memorial Press Box here, looking good. Oh, that's a personal foul. That's a 15-yard penalty. No, that's a 10-yard penalty. I just don't count so well. So that was a hold. Second down, about 20 to go for the first. Chavez again, right up the gut. Quarterback keep. He picks up 10 yards, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a third down and about 10.5, maybe 11. Ball still inside. Hotchkiss territory, ball marked down at the 47.5-yard line of Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss moving right to left in your radio dial, breaking the huddle. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. From the gun, inside handoff, that's Scarlett. Sailors read it, drag him down after a pickup of 3. Ball just down at the 50-yard line. That's going to bring up a 4th and a long 9. This could be 4-down territory here as the ball is at midfield. Hotchkiss now, not quite in desperation. Desperation as we're just wrapping up the first quarter, but they are down 3 scores. Two receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Hotchkiss is going for it. Chavez from the gun, back to pass. He's got men in his drill. That one's nearly picked off. It is! Sailors have it. That one's Johnny Q. Kaminsky with a big interception. And the Sailors are going to take over at their own 43-yard line. So Johnny Q. Kaminsky has gotten a couple of big tackles out there, made some beautiful snaps as a long snapper for the extra points, having a nice, solid game out there as a senior. Receivers to the right and left. Powers, inside handoff to Ban. And we got some Bulldogs in the backfield. Gets back to the line of scrimmage there. Mattis for the Bulldogs gets the tackle. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. So, after 1 quarter of play, your Steamboat Sailors on top, 20-0. We're going to take a quick break here on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community. Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth. How do you do that? In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale. I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause. Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Hi, this is Terry.
And this is Phil.
Russell's Auto Salon.
At Russell's, we make it easy for you. All you got to do is bring me an email address and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
We are proud to support Steamboat Sailors whenever you go on a long trip.
So we are back underway here at Gardner Field. Inside handoff there. Finn Russell brings it up about 4 yards. It'll bring up a 3rd down and about 6 to go here. Ball just over the 40, down to the 46-yard line of Steamboat. Sailors moving right to left. And we've got a quick whistle here. Looks like a false start on your Steamboat Sailors. Sure enough, that'll move them back 5 yards. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 9 to go for the first. Ooh. Make that 11. 11:53 to go in this second quarter, just underway with second quarter action. Steamboat Sailors on top 21-0. As they had perhaps their best quarter of football in the last 8 or 9 years right there. Third down, about 11. Trips off to the left. One receiver off to the right. Austin Van, the lone running back. Under center is Bowers. 3-step drop. Throws it out. He's got a man open. That one's caught. Tanner Raper. Complete. That's a 25-yard pass and catch. And the Sailors get a first down. And they are all the way down to the 36-yard line of Hotchkiss. So a beautiful pass and catch. A tight spiral by Bowers. Tanner Raper right there. He put it right where he could catch it and where the defender couldn't. Just like it was designed. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, man in motion. That's Russell. Pitch to Russell over the right side. Nice little cut play. Cuts it inside, picks up positive yards. Down to the 32 goes Russell. A pickup of about 4.
Russell, tackle for Hotchkiss, that was number 63, Kyle Luganville.
Kyle Luganville on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
By the Sailors.
Epstein, the lone receiver, off to the left. Sailors getting the play from the sideline. They don't huddle. Raper missed 2 games with stitches in his right calf. We've got 2 receivers to the right, including Tanner Raper. Epstein to the left. Man in motion is Russell again. Inside handoff to Ban. Ban, first down. He's still going down inside the 20. Right up the gut, takes it up the middle. And inside the 20 down to about the 18-yard line. So 1st and 10 for your Steamboat Sailors on a 10-yard run there for Austin Van. What a great 1-2 punch the Steamboat Sailors have this year with the senior Van and the sophomore Russell. Finn McMissile. Epstein and Raper now. Off to the right, no receivers to the left. 2 men in the backfield, Van and Russell. Bowers under center. Sailors in the red zone. Quick pass over the right side. Raper bobbles it but catches it and picks up positive yards. The quick pass to the flat over the right side. And that's going to bring up a 2nd down, about 3 to go. Ball marked down at about the 12-yard line. So the Sailors moving the ball at will against this Hotchkiss defense. Epstein, the lone receiver, he's wide to the left as the ball's on the right hash mark. 1 receiver, that's Raper, off to the right in tight. 2 men in the backfield, Russell and Van. Bowers under center. Fakes the hand off the inside, pitches it on the outside to Van, and he is pulled down and maybe loses a yard on the play. A good job reading that. By Kolecki, the linebacker here for Hotchkiss. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down, about 5. Ball marked down at the 14-yard line. Sailors usually lose a yard and a half on that one. Clock ticking with 9:09 left in this 2nd quarter. Sailors up 21-0 and driving. 2 men in the backfield. Bowers, 2-step drop. Nice pass and caught. Tanner Raper took it out of the defender's pass. And the Sailors get a touchdown. Tanner Raper with a 14-yard pass and catch. Wow. The Sailors' offense looking very effective against this Hotchkiss Bulldog team. Whoa. I'll tell you. Lining up for the extra point, looking to make it 28-0 with 8:57 left in this 1st quarter. Here comes the snap, the hold, and the kick, and Russell puts that one in Mike Apple's backyard. Russell really showing he's got a leg. The Sailors didn't attempt a single extra point in the opening game against Manual, partly because they were practicing on a field without goalposts and without stripes. As Coach said, the first goalposts and stripes on a field that they saw was when they went to Manual to play that game. Well, now they've got a beautiful gridiron here. The new Gardner Field turf field looks awesome. Big Sailor S at midfield. But man, their special teams looking good. The Sailors really starting to click on all cylinders. We got 45 plus kids on the sideline. We haven't had this large a compliment in a long time. And we've got a lot of young kids out there. It looks like they're going to get some action here tonight. I might have to do some work. Fullerton is going to kick this one off. Scarlett back deep with Peebles. That one skips to the 20, fielded by one of the close men there. That's number 7, Hunter Bryant, and he is knocked down by number 58 for your Steamboat Sailors, Ford Loudon, in on the tackle. Man, did he have a great game last week. Loudon was all over the place. They've moved him. His freshman and sophomore years, he played a lot of running back. And as he's gotten bigger, and there's been some younger kids in Band and Russell who've really been performing well, he took one for the team and moved up to the offensive line, and I'll tell you what, it has made a huge difference. Sailors called on the penalty. May have been a face mask, because that was a 15-yarder. And the ball is going to be marked up. Good field position here for Hotchkiss, as they're going to be starting here at the 43-yard line of Steamboat, moving left to right on your radio dial. Sailors on top, 28-0, 8:45 left in this first half. Chavez from the gun, rolling off to his left. And he's going to keep this one as he tries to catch the edge. Picks up maybe 2 or 3 yards. And picks up maybe a yard or 2, like Johnny Q. Kaminsky over there on the tackle, as well as Russell and Band. Second down, 8 to go. Ball marked just inside the 45-yard line of Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss breaking the huddle, sending 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 2 men in the backfield. Chavez from the gun, back to pass. Throws it down the middle of the field. He's got a man. That one's caught. And there's a flag on the play. Pass complete down to about the 25-yard line, and the receiver is a little dinged up. Now let's see who this one's against. Longest pass play for the Hotchkiss Bulldogs. Number 21, Jacob Pilecki, making the catch. Sailors get called for pushing off. That one's going to be declined. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line of Steamboat for the Bulldogs. Oh, and Chavez on the miss snap there, back quarterback center. Dale turned around, lost the ball, looking for the running back, ends up falling on it. That's going to be a 7-yard loss. Remember, you can listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. We do have video tonight, and we are very excited about that. 2 receivers to the right for Hotchkiss, 1 to the left. Second down, about 17 to go for the first. Chavez back to pass. That one's complete. Oh, no. Ball down. And they're saying incomplete. Thought he caught it and thought he made a football move. That would have been reviewed if we were playing in the NFL, but we are not. I'll tell you what, with this brand new press box, I may not sound like one, but I feel like an NFL announcer. Wow, it is nice. Third down, about 17 to go for the first. Ball marked down at the 32-yard line of Steamboat. Hotchkiss has 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. That's going to be a quarterback keep right up the gut. He's going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards on the play. Doesn't get back to the original line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up a 4th down. And what looks like about 12 to go for the first. It certainly is 4-down territory, as the Bulldogs are down 28-0 to your Steamboat Sailors with 6:50 and counting left in this first half. So Hotchkiss is going to go for it here in this desperation situation. 1 receiver wide to the right, two to the left. Two men in the backfield with the quarterback, Chavez. Back to pass, throws it over the right side, and that one's going to fall incomplete, and the Sailors are going to get the ball on the turnover. Big shout out to UC Health, Yampa Valley Medical Center, bringing innovative and leading-edge care to patients throughout the Rocky Mountains. Also a big shout out to Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If you've got friends coming to town, give them a call at 970-879-8000 for the Locals Connection discount. Also a big shout out to May, Harris, and the gang at Mountain Mattress and Furniture, located on Loggers Lane, offering the best prices and service without ever leaving the valley. Bowers under center. Receivers, one receiver to the right. That's Russell going in motion right to left. A delay handoff there to Band on the trap play there. And the Sailors lost yardage. As Russell went in motion, we had two receivers lined up way wide to the right. Sailors starting to open up the playbook as the season moves on here. And I'm seeing a lot of plays I haven't seen. We've got receivers to the right and left. Bowers the quarterback. Two men in the backfield. Bowers back to pass. Three-step drop. He's got a man. That one falls incomplete to Johnny Q. Kaminski. That's going to bring up a third down and about 12 to go for the first. Ball marked down at the 27-yard line. 5:56. The clock stops with the incomplete pass. Big shout out to P.J. Morton and the gang at Yampa Valley Bank. Remember, they've got locations in Steamboat and Craig's, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank. They are lending. So third down, 13 to go. Sailors have got receivers to the right and left. Raper to the right, Epstein to the left. Two men in the backfield. Ban and Russell. Thin McMissile. Bowers under center. Sailors are set. And rolling off to his right. Little reverse play to Raper. Raper's got some room. He's got a blocker downfield. Cuts it to the right, inside. Picks up positive yards. But he's going to be short of the first down as he gets down to about the 34-yard line. That is going to bring up a fourth down. And about 4 to go for the first. Looks like a punting situation as Maxim Fullerton on the field. Probably a wise choice as the Sailors are only out over their 34-yard line here, about the 34.5-yard line. Jace Peebles back deep for the Bulldogs. Here comes the snap and the punt. A big booming kick by Fullerton. Pushes it back to the 20. Peebles rolls to his left. Finds the sidelines. He's got positive yards over the 40. Turns it up to the 45 and gets pushed out of bounds. Gets a nice return, does Peebles, as he is pushed out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Looked like Johnny Q. Kavinsky and several other Sailors over there on the right, left side, able to push Peebles out of bounds. Clock stop here with 4:57 left in this second quarter. Sailors up 28-0. You're tuned to KTYV Steamboat Springs. Sailors slow to get their defensive unit on the field. Handoff over the left side to Peebles. He picks up positive yards. Couldn't see a bunch of Sailors in on the tackle. Pickup of about 5 yards. Second down, about 5 yards to go. Ball marked down at about the 46.5-yard line. Chavez getting the play from his running back. Two men in the backfield from the gun is Chavez. Inside handoff. Positive yards, but not a ton. Trayer Hall, the sophomore, gets the carry. Looks like Ford Loudon in on the tackle. Tied Baker in there as well. Third down, about 3 to go. One receiver in tight, ball on the left hash mark to the left. One receiver to the right, a little wide. Quarterback keep, positive yards. He's going to be real close to the first down as Chavez.
Chavez with the carry.
That's going to bring up a 4th and inches. Doesn't look like he got it. Really depends on the spot here. Oh, he's real close. First down, Hotchkiss.
First down for the Bulldogs.
So a 1st and 10, ball marked at the Sailors' 48-yard line. 3:28, clock moving now that the chains are set. 3:20 and counting left in this first half. Receivers to the right and left. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Chavez inside handoff from the gun. Sailors read that. We've got a flotilla and a big shipwreck here at the S in the middle of the Gardner Field turf. Austin Banny in on that tackle. Big number 65, Jack Tracy in there. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down, about 7.5 to go for the first. Ball at about the 46-yard line. 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left. Man in motion, right to left. Quarterback pitches it over the left side to Peebles. Peebles finds the edge, positive yards, and I think he's going to be close to the first down. Depends on where he gets pushed out of bounds on the far side of the field. Finn Russell, the Sailor over there, pushing the man out of bounds. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 4 to go. Or excuse me, 3rd down and about 4 to go. 1 receiver wide to the left, 1 to the right, 2 men in the backfield, I formation. Under the gun is Chavez. Handoff to Peebles again. He picks up about 2 yards, and then he gets hit hard as he is forced to walk the plank on the far side by several Sailors. Finn Russell again over there. Big collisions. Big shout out to Russell's Auto Salon, bringing you the collision of the game. Your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Russell's Auto Salon. They come highly recommended. It's going to be 4th and about 3 to go. Quarterback sneak right up the gut. Sailors read it. I don't think he got it. This depends on the spot. And maybe he did. Wow, a generous spot there. I don't know, man. I think they're going to have to bring the chains out and mark this one, because this is really, really close. If they got it, it's by the nose of the football. You got to bring the chains out and mark this one, and they are. Well, that's going to give me an opportunity to thank our friends at Alpine Lumber. Employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. Go see Skip and the gang for all your building material needs. And they are short by literally 1.5 inches. So the Sailors are going to get the ball on the turnover with 1:59 left in this first half and a 28-0 lead. It has been a long time since I've seen the Sailors with a 4-touchdown lead going into halftime. Holy moly, Batman. I'll tell you what, Gardner Field is absolutely gorgeous. My hat goes off to everybody involved in making this upgrade and making it happen, including our superintendent, Brad Meeks, athletic director, Luke DeWolf, an assistant principal, as well as Kevin Tallman and the crew. 2 receivers to the right and left. Bowers under pressure, rolling to his right, flushed out, looking, rolling. He's going to keep this one, skip out of bounds after picking up about 5 yards on the play. As I said, the Sailors are starting to flip the pages on the playbook there. Bowers picking up 3 yards on the quarterback keep. Sailors looking to the sideline as we've got 3 receivers, trips to the left, 1 to the right. 1 man in the backfield, that's Ban. Bowers under center. Epstein way wide to the left, back to pass. Under pressure. And Bowers is going to get sacked, and that's going to bring up a third down. And that's going to keep the clock rolling here with 1:40 left in this first half. Sailors on top 28-0. That'll bring up a third down and about 9, maybe even 10. And we're going to have a Sailors timeout here, which gives me an opportunity to thank our friends at the Corner Slice. The Corner Slice. Celebrate the Sailors with good food, fun, and friends in Old Town Square, downtown Steamboat Springs. Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean competition between Town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop, where you always meet by accident. Russell's Auto Salon at 879-1515. Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. West Steamboat on Highway 40. 3rd and 10, Sailors sending 3 receivers off to the left, ball on the right hash mark. Sailors moving right to left on your radio dial. Sailors in all black. Remember, you can watch this game on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. We are on YouTube as well. Check out the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. 1 receiver off to the right, 3 to the left, 1 man in the backfield. Pitch over the left side. That's Russell. Russell, positive yards, turns it, and he winds, thumps forward for a hard 3 or 4 yards. And there's a timeout on the field. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Timeout is called by Hotchkiss as they want to stop the clock. They think they're going to get it back. You think that the Sailors are going to punt here with 1:23 left in this first half. 28-0 the score. Sailors on top. A beautiful night for football here at Gardner Field. I'll tell you what, I love this press box. No obstructed view for me. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Receivers to the right and left. Two men in the backfield, Band and Russell. Inside handoff to Austin Band. He's got the first down. Still on his feet. Out over the 40-yard line into Bulldog territory of the Sailors. Are on the roll as they move into Hotchkiss territory. Clock still ticking with 1:12 left in this first half. Sailors on top, 28-0. Quick pass over the right side. And that's Epstein, complete. Epstein down the sideline. He gets out of bounds after getting a first down. So a 15-yard passing catch and a nice heads-up play by Lowen Epstein as he made the catch, shucked and jive a little bit, found the sideline and stopped the clock. 1st and 10, followed the 25-yard line, maybe the 26. Back to pass Bowers, inside handoff. Positive yards for Ben. Stumbling, bumbling inside the 15. And that's going to be another first down. That'll stop the clock momentarily as the chains move. 53 seconds left in this first half. Sailors looking to add on to their lead. They're up 28-0, and Steamboat will call a timeout here. I'd like to thank UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, bringing innovative and leading-edge care to patients throughout the Rocky Mountains. Steamboat Sailors looking really good against this Hotchkiss team. Loving it. 53 seconds left. in this first half. Sailors on top 28-0. Ball marked down 1st and 10 for your Steamboat Sailors. Ball is inside the 15-yard line, down to about, I want to say, the 14, 13. Inside, no, quarterback keep. He's got to pitch that. No, he's going to wisely hold on to it, but he loses yards. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10, 11. So he lost a yard on the play. Now the ball is at the 15-yard line. Another timeout and the final timeout for your Steamboat Sailors. .36 seconds left in this first half. Sailors on top 28-0. Looking to add on to that. 2nd down, 11 to go. For the first, the Sailors can get a first down without scoring a touchdown here, as the ball is at the 15-yard line right now. Actually, the refs, it's at about the 14, just outside the 14. Epstein, the lone receiver to the left, Raper off to the right, both of them with touchdown passes, touchdown catches tonight. 2 men in the backfield, Ban and Russell. Back to pass. Oh. And we've got a quick whistle here, flags on the field. Looks like a false start for your Sailors. That's a bummer. So that's going to push it back to about the 20-yard line to the 19. 35 seconds left in this first half. Raper wide to the right, Epstein to the left. 2 men in the backfield. Bowers under center, inside handoff to Ban. Ban, positive yards, and he takes it all the way inside the 5. Looks like he's got a first down. We're really close to it as he picked up 15 yards on the inside handoff. Clock ticking with about 21 seconds. And they've got to stop the clock because I think that's close to a first down. And they do. And they're going to bring the chains in here, I believe. So the Sailors are going to have it 1st and 10. They give them the first down. Ball inside the 4-yard line to about the 3.5. Another inside handoff. Positive yards. Sailors better hurry up here. I don't think they have any more timeouts left. Oh, that was their last one. I counted 4, but I was a student art major, as most of you know, and I don't count so good. So the Steamboat Sailors up 28-0. Clock stops here with a Sailors timeout. 2nd and goal. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They could get 2 plays off. They've got no more timeouts for sure at this point. You could pass the ball incomplete and maybe get 1 more play off. Sailors have been running the ball fairly effectively. They've just moving the ball effectively all game long. Wide receivers to the right and left. 2 men in the backfield. Bowers, the quarterback, who's had a great game tonight. Bowers, quick pass to the corner of the end zone. That one's caught. Touchdown, Sailors. Taylor Raper on the far side. His 2nd touchdown of the game. Wow. That makes it 34-0 with 6 seconds left in this first half. Russell looking to add on the extra point. Here comes the snap, the hold, the kick. That one's blocked. So we've got 6 seconds left in this first half. It's been an exciting one for the Steamboat Sailors, and it has been all Steamboat. I got a feeling we're going to get some of the younger kids out there on the field as Coach Sean Baumgartner's in a situation he hasn't been in, and the Steamboat Sailors haven't been in 9 years. They are up 34-0 here going into the half. I'd like to thank Chris Puckett of the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris Puckett today at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Also like to thank Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If you've got friends coming to town, give them a call at 879-8000. Ask for the Locals Connection discount. Here comes the kick. It's a high one, skips off the turf and goes into the end zone. And that's going to be a touchback. Also a big shout out to May Harris and the gang at Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Easy to find on Loggers Lane, offering the best prices and service without leaving the valley. Shop local and sleep great. That's where I got my mattress and bed. Mountain Mattress and Furniture. You are tuned to KTYV, Steamboat Springs, Sports on FM at 105.7. 6 seconds left until half. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Bulldogs with the ball. Inside handoff. Sailors read that. Peebles knocked down in the backfield for a 3-yard loss, and that's going to do it. So after one half of play, it's been all Steamboat Sailors. 34-0 the score. A wonderful way to open up Gardner Field here. We will be right back. We'll have some first half stats, a recap of the scoring drives, and we've got some Sailor spotlights on the way. It's Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Your Steamboat Sailors up 34-0. We'll be back on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection, KTYV.
Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by Yamba Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, The Corner Slice, Mountain View Car Wash, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Rockwood Auto Salon, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, the Allerton Agency with Allstate, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals, and Chris Puckett with the downtown Edward Jones office.
It's time now. Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Hi, Steamboat friends. This is Charlie Green from Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Do you ever notice how grumpy your parents get when house guests arrive? Or how mean your big sister gets when you have to share her room for the weekend? I've got the secret to keep everyone happy. Stop by Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane for the best price and selection on Serta, Tempur-Pedic, and Simmons mattresses. Plus a great selection of linens and even comfy mattresses for the pull-out couch. If everyone sleeps, everyone stays happy, and a great mattress from Mountain Mattress and Furniture is the secret.
Steamboat Resorts is a proud sponsor of Sailor Athletics. Do you have friends or family coming to town, but space at your place is a little tight? Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals is here to help. Steamboat Resorts has been the lodging leader here for over 30 years, and we've got great rates at more than 800 units in 38 properties around the base area. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. That's the Locals Connection, 879-8000, or visit steamboatresorts.com.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. I'm Chris Puckett, your Steamboat Springs Edward Jones financial advisor. Now's the time to make investments that can help provide money for the ever-rising cost of college. There's more than one strategy to save for college. Please come in to discuss your options.
For a free college cost analysis, call Chris Chris Puckett at 879-1851 or stop by his office at 941 Lincoln Avenue. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank and proud sponsor of the Steamboat High School football broadcast. Is there a better setting to cheer on your hometown Sailors than Gardner Field? Go Sailors! Steamboat High School Athletics, an example of our genuine hometown, Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. If you're looking for a better banking experience, walk, or better yet, rush to our doors. Remember FDIC and equal housing lender.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. Chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Cash Murray, and I'm a sophomore at Steamboat Springs High School. I am number 66, and I play line on both sides of the football. I've been playing football back since 5th grade when rec league still offered tackle. I also like to barrel race in my free time, and I also show pigs in 4-H. I hope to go to college at CSU someday to be a veterinarian. Playing college football would be a dream of mine and something I really aspire to do. In 10 years, I hope to see myself fresh out of college and taking over my dad's vet practice. Outside of school, I'm involved in showing pigs in 4-H, which is a great learning experience. It teaches me lots of responsibility and gets me involved in my community. My favorite subject in school is science because it's just what piques my interest the most. My favorite movie is The Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, because it is simply the best. Last summer, I worked a lot, fished in my free time, and I got to go on a camp trip with my cousins, and we did some brook trout fishing and hiking. It was a lot of fun. My goal for the seasons are to play in 5 varsity games to get my letter. My goals in life are to hopefully settle down one day with a beautiful wife and kids. What I remember most about being a sailor is the camaraderie and the feeling of family here with my brothers. My name is Cash Murray. I'm a sophomore at Steamboat Springs High School, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
This has been your Sailor Spotlight on KTYV 105.7 and online at steamboatradio.com.
This is Skip Beardo from Alpine Lumber here at Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is the Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. We are proud to sponsor Steamboat Springs Sailors football this season. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend.
The Corner Slice is proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Celebrate with great food, fun, and friends. Hey students, stop in and grab lunch to go. 2 slices for only $5. Or stay and play games in a laid-back, family-friendly atmosphere. Featuring delicious Brooklyn-style pizza, the Corner Slice is the perfect place to celebrate the Sailors or just come and chill with friends. Open daily from noon to close, and the pizza is hot and ready to go. Located upstairs in Old Town Square at 7th and Lincoln, the Corner Slice, you're gonna love it.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where there are no Hail Marys, just awesome touchdown dances.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community. Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth. How do you do that? In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale. I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause. Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. Chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Cody Mousley, and I'm a freshman at Steamboat Springs High School. I'm number 3. I play wide receiver. I've been playing since 5th grade. I like to wrestle and ski. I don't know where I'd like to go to college yet, but I know I want to go. And if I do have the chance to play sports in college, it'd be really fun. In 10 years, I see myself with a good job that I like and having fun with my life. Outside of school, I'm involved in not much, just sports and stuff like that. My favorite subject in school is history. My favorite movie is probably Cars, because it's always been my favorite movie since I was little. Last summer I hung out with my friends and went camping and had a lot of fun. My goals for the season are to score at least 5 touchdowns. My goals for life are to have a great job and have a good family. What I think I'll remember the most about being a sailor is being with my teammates and having a lot of fun during the season. My name is Cody Mousley. I'm a freshman, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
This has been your Sailor Spotlight on KTYV 105.7 and online at steamboatradio.com.
Hi, this is Terry.
And this is Phil.
Russell's Auto Salon.
At Russell's, we make it easy for you. All you got to do is bring me an email address and claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
We are proud to support Steamboat Sailors football. Whenever you go on a long trip, it is important to check your vehicle's fluids. Not just oil and brake, but also your windshield wiper fluid, so you can see better. A quick tip so you don't get hit.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. Call us at 970-879-1515.
Hi, Steamboat friends. This is Charlie Green from Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Do you ever notice how grumpy your parents get when house guests arrive? Or how mean your big sister gets when you have to share her room for the weekend? I've got the secret to keep everyone happy. Stop by Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane for the best price and selection on Serta, Tempur-Pedic, and Simmons mattresses. Plus a great selection of linens and even comfy mattresses for the pull-out couch. If everyone sleeps, everyone stays happy, and a great mattress from Mountain Mattress and Furniture is the secret.
Steamboat Resorts is the proud sponsor of Sailor Athletics. Do you have friends or family coming to town, but space at your place is a little tight? Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals is here to help. Steamboat Resorts has been the lodging leader here for over 30 years, and we've got great rates at more than 800 units in 38 properties around the base area. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. That's the Locals Connection, 879-8000, or visit steamboatresorts.com.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. I'm Chris Puckett, your Steamboat Springs Edward Jones financial advisor. Now's the time to make investments that can help provide money for the ever-rising cost of college. There's more than one strategy to save for college. Please come in to discuss your options.
For a free college cost analysis, call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 or stop by his office at 941 Lincoln Avenue. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. Chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Connor Bruce, and I'm a freshman. My number is 28, and my position is running back. I've been playing football since 3rd grade. I also like to run track and ski. I would like to go to college at Texas University. If I were to play a sport in college, it would most likely be track or football. In 10 years, I see myself being a successful person and having at least a girlfriend. And outside of school, I like to hike around, I like to ski in the winters and bike. My favorite subject in school is math because it just comes in pretty easily. My favorite movie is probably Rocky because it shows that if you persevere hard enough, you can do what you love and do well. Last summer, I spent most of my time hanging out with my friends and going downtown and doing a lot of football. My goals for this season are to score at least 1 touchdown and get better at a running game and things that can help me next year. My goals in life are to be a successful person and have a lot of money and have a family. What I will remember most about being a sailor is the commitment that I have to this team and the people that I play with. I'm Connor Frost. I'm a freshman.
This has been your Sailor Spotlight on KTYV 105.7 and online at steamboatradio.com.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, The Corner Slice, Mountain View Car Wash, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Russell's Auto Salon, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, The Allison Agency with Paul State, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals, and Chris Puckett with the downtown Edward Jones office. It's time now. Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Football.
We are back live, having too much fun in this new press box. I'll tell you what, this is absolutely gorgeous up here. I'm ready to just set up camp here. This is nicer than my house. Steamboat Sailors, after one half of play, on top of the old Hotchkiss Bulldogs, 34-0. They are christening the brand new Gardner Field and Stadium in a big, big way. The Steamboat Sailors got on the board early. Lowen Epstein, about a minute and a half in, scored a 20-yard touchdown on a nice pass from Drew Bowers to get the Sailors on the board. Then it was Jamison Tracy with a 50-yard pass interception, also in the first quarter. Coach Mike Apple definitely loving that one on the defensive side of the ball. Finn Russell had a 4-yard TD run, and then Tanner Raper had a 15-yard catch, and then added a 4-yard catch with just seconds left here at the end of the first half. The only negative in that half for your Steamboat Sailors was a missed extra point by Finn Russell. It was blocked, but we'll take it. So after one half of play, 34-0 to score. Your Steamboat Sailors on top of the Hotchkiss Bulldogs. I'm Brian Harvey. You are too. KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7. Also on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. We have the video working. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also go online to get there to steamboatradio.com. Scroll down to click on the Sailors icon and then scroll down to the football schedule. Find tonight's game against Hotchkiss. Click on the watch link and you, my friend, should be cooking with gas. We got all green lights on the Boxcast unit, and we are cooking with gas, as I like to say. So this new stadium is fantastic. This new press box is unbelievable. The first football game I called here in Gardner Field, I was the color commentary back when we used to carry the games on KBCR radio, KBCR AM at AM 1230. I was in the old press box up above what is now the concession stand, and it was eye level out at about the 20-yard line. So looking down to the left, it was really hard to tell where the players were. There's been several different people. I just saw T-Bar here. Tim Barr, of course, he's called a bunch of games. T-Bar, the man, with T-Bar painting. And he called games in the middle 90s. But I'll tell you what, This is unbelievable. We've got metal stands, holds quite a few more people, a brand new track, a brand new field. And again, everybody involved that has made this happen is just, and I don't have all the names in front of me, but from a technical standpoint, Tim Miles and his crew in the IT department, I mean, I got full bars in here. I've got more bandwidth than I've ever had. Big shout out to Brad Meeks, the superintendent, everybody on the school board for getting that bond issue passed, you for voting for it. This is definitely one of the nicer press boxes in the Western Slope, and I am loving it. So we are just getting underway. We're getting ready to get underway here with second half action. If you're just joining us, Steamboat Sailors on top 34-0. Since we've moved KTYV to 105.7, we now broadcast clear into Craig. And Moffat County football is going to be on our sister station, KRAI FM. The Bulldogs taking on Olathe. That game, they're taking on Pagosa Springs. The game is in Olathe. I stand corrected. Kickoff is at 1 o'clock tomorrow. You can listen to that game on 93.7 and 102.3. We are just getting ready for second half action here. Rockies were down 2-0 to the Arizona Diamondbacks in the second inning. I'll update you on some scores here. Sailors kicking off here to start off the second half. Back deep, Jace Peebles. He's had a nice half for Olathe. And Will Scarlett, number 22. Fullerton with a kick. That one's going to bounce at the 15. It's going to be fielded at the 4. That's Peebles with the ball. Takes it out up the middle, over the 20 to the 25. And he is brought down by Johnny Q. Kaminsky. My allergy's starting to kick in. In on the tackle, Tyden Baker. So decent field position here for the Bulldogs starting off the second half as they're moving right to left on the radio dial. Ball down at the 27-yard line of Steamboat. The Bulldogs moving right to left in your radio dial, looking a lot like Nebraska. White uniforms, white stripes. And there was a little party at the quarterback there. Chavez from the gun had no chance as the Steamboat Sailors defensive line in there quick. Did Russell in on the tackle. Had a slew of black shirts in there. Griffin Park. And several other Sailors from the gun. 2 men in the backfield. Man in motion left to right. Throws it to the flat, little screen pass over the right side. Sailors read that one. And a nice play and a tackle for a loss. Looked like Tanner Raper got in there. And that is a 6-yard loss. That's going to bring up a third down and about 16 to go for the first. Ball down to about the 21-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 2 men in the backfield, in tight from the gun is Chavez. Chavez back to pass, looking, throws the ball up, and that one's going to be picked off. Sailors have it, right down the gut. Fullerton with the ball. There's a flag on the play. He takes it over to the left side. So Maxim Fullerton with a big pickoff there. That kid has never played football up until this year. Will Scarlett with a tackle for the Bulldogs. That's the second interception of the game. It's going to be a holding call, so the return is going to be brought back, but the interception will be good. I believe The hold came after the interception.
Holding against Steamboat.
So the holding call came on the return, so I believe Sailors will have the ball. 1st and 10, they do. Ball back at their own 40-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 40-yard line.
Sailors have got Finn Russell, looks like wide to the right. No, that's Fullerton wide to the right. Sailors missing a lineman there. Number 71 running out onto the field there, John Slowey. Oh, miss handoff there. Tanner Raper in at quarterback. Uh-oh. Looked like he's down, although he's back up. He was grabbing his leg, but he was just grabbing the bandage. Remember, I don't know if he still has stitches or not. He's got a big bandage on his right leg. So Tanner Raper's a backup quarterback. Coach is going to give him a few reps here. That's going to be a 2nd down and 12 as Raper, I don't know if he got a clear snap on that one. Under center here. Inside handoff, and that's the Band. Band picks up those yards. He's going to be real close to a 1st down as he got 11-plus yards over the right side of the line. Austin Band running nicely. I'd like to welcome our listeners from the Clark-Dick Circle out on Seat House Road. Receivers to the right and left, quarterback Keith. As Raper takes that one down to the 25-yard line, gets the 1st down, again over the right side of the offensive line. Following Ford Loudon, who has really excelled this year at offensive line. Tanner Raper again under center, receivers to the right and left, inside handoff. Positive yards for the Sailors, picking up another 3-4 on the ground as they run it right up the gut. Clock ticking here, 8:55 left in this 3rd quarter. Sailors on top. If you're just joining us, 34-0. 2nd down, 5 to go. Ball inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. And Raper is knocked down for a loss. And he's going to be knocked down at about the 25-yard line. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 7 to go for the 1st. Clock continues to tick here with 8:20 left in this 3rd quarter. Fullerton, the lone receiver to the right. Epstein wide to the left. Band, the running back in the backfield, inside handoff, positive yards for Finn Russell. And he's going to get the 1st down, and he's down to the 10-yard line. Finn McMissile. That was a beautiful run, baby. Finn Russell gets the 1st down. He's going to be knocked down at the 12, maybe the 11.5-yard line. Sailors in the red zone once again. Fullerton, the lone receiver, off to the right. Draper under center. The pitch over the right side to Band. Band cuts it up. Inside the 10, positive yards there. Picks up about 3 on the play.
32 on the carry. That's Austin Band.
2nd down, about 8 to go, long 7.5 maybe. Ball inside the 10-yard line. Looking to the sideline is Tanner Raper for the call, as is the whole team. Sailors do not huddle. They used to go from the gun, now they are under center. Fullerton, the lone receiver to the right. One receiver off to the left, that's Epstein. Band in the gun, pitch to Russell over the left side. He takes the edge, bounces out. He's going to be close to the 1st down. He's going to be inside the 5 and close to the goal line. He did not get in, but a nice run there by Finn Russell as he came in motion from right to left. Raper pitched the ball over the left side, and Russell took several white shirts with him. And I believe he got the first down, or he's going to be darn close. Let's see where they spot him. Oh, he is right there. Are they going to give it to him? Looks like they are. So first and goal. No? Maybe not. First down. So the Sailors have another first and goal. Ball down at the 3-yard line. Sailors moving left to right on your radio dial in all black. Tanner Raper, the backup quarterback, in, getting a few reps here. Raper under center. Inside handoff to Band. And Band's in for a score. So the Sailors Band with a 3-yard run.
Jamison Tracy with the TD.
Oh, they said Jamison Tracy. I thought it was Austin Band. Shannon Lukens, who's the PA announcer, is saying Jamison Tracy. We'll confer on a commercial break. But I swear that was Band. Finn Russell adding the extra point. And just like that, it's 41-0. Oh, they missed it. No, it must have been just wide from my angle. Hard to tell. Not only my angle, but my eyes. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7, also on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Steamboat Sailors on top, 40-0. Oh, the scoreboard has a 1 up there. Clock needs to stop. Oh, no. Mercy rule in effect now. Sailors taking a 40-0 lead. So the clock is running. Do they know there's a 1 on the scoreboard? Five minutes and counting. The clock is now running. Everything is new here, and we're all figuring out how everything works. Sailors kicking off. Fullerton with a big booming kick right up the gut. That one's going to skip off the turf at the 15. It's picked up at the 7. Taking it is Peebles. Peebles over the right side, over the 20. And he is knocked down at about the 23-yard line. So the Bulldogs will have it first and 10 from their own 23. Sailors football brought to you by Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC, with locations in Steamboat and Craig. They are lending. Also a big shout out to Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. For all your building materials, go see Skip and the gang at Alpine Lumber in Steamboat Springs. First and 10. From the gun is Chavez. Chavez, handoff over the right side. Peebles, he's got the edge over the 30. Spins down to about the 32-yard line. Pickup of about 8 yards on the play as he went right to left there, coming to the near sideline. And that's going to bring up a second down and 2 for the Bulldogs. Clock still winding here, and it will as the Sailors are on top 40-0. Two receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Chavez from the gun. He's going to pitch this one over the right side. That's Peebles. Peebles, ooh, he's going to be cut back for a loss as we had 3-4 Sailors reading that one like it was a Nancy Drew novel. In on the tackle, Austin Band. Looked like Jamison Tracy over there. Epstein coming up to help out. A lot of black shirts over there. So that's going to move them back a little bit. It's going to bring up a third down, about 4 to go for the first. clock rolling here with 2:40 left in this third quarter. Sailors on top, 40-0. Receivers to the right and left. Two men in the backfield. Chavez under center. Back to pass. He throws it to the flat. He's got a man open. That's Bosick. Bosick is going to get the first down as he's knocked out of bounds there.
To Will Scarlett for Hotchkiss, pushed out of bounds.
Excuse me. That was Scarlett with the catch. Looking at the wrong roster there. Will Scarlett with a nice catch. He's knocked out of bounds. That'll bring up a 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line of Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss moving right to left in your radio dial. Receivers to the right and left. Chavez pitches to Peebles. Peebles over the right side, looking for the edge. Sailors doing a good job locking it down, though. Positive yards on the play, picks up maybe 2 yards. Johnny Q. Kaminsky over there on the tackle. Trying to see who else. Jameson Tracy. Finn Russell. Finn Russell having a great game. And only fitting, right now, early candidate for the Russell's Auto Salon collision of the game is Finn McMissile himself, Finn Russell. Under center, inside handoff. Is Chavez, positive yards for Peebles. A slew of black shirts in on the tackle. Ty Baker in there. Kaminsky as well in on the tackle. That'll bring up a 3rd down, about 2 to go. 1 minute left in this third quarter. Clock ticking as the Sailors are on top, 40-0. Receivers to the right and left. False start. Where did the Sailors line up in the backfield? Clock still rolling here. Mercy rule in effect. And yep, Sailors lined up in the neutral zone. So that's going to be a 1st down here for the Bulldogs as they march into Sailor territory. With the penalty, it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. 1 man in the backfield, Chavez from the gun. Chavez back to pass, looking, throws it to his right, and that one's nearly picked off. Fullerton looking for a 2nd interception, and the clock is going to wind down here. I don't know if they've got enough time to get another play in, and they're not. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Sailors on top, 40-0. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on KTYV, Sports on FM at 105.7, and on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com.
PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank, and proud sponsor of the Steamboat High School football broadcast. Is there a better setting to cheer on your hometown Sailors than Gardner Field? Go Sailors! Steamboat High School Athletics, an example of our genuine hometown, Yampa Valley Bank. Genuine hometown banking. If you're looking for a better banking experience, walk, or better yet, rush through our doors. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This is Skip Beardo from Alpine Lumber here at Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is the Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley. Offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. We are proud to sponsor Steamboat Springs Sailors football this season. You can find Alpine Lumber located on...
And a catch, pickup of about 9 yards on the play. Maybe 8. So that'll bring up a 3rd down, 2 to go. Ball over down to the 39-yard line of Steamboat. 11:32, clock ticking here with the mercy rule in effect. 40-0 the score. All Steamboat Sailors. As we are underway here with 4th quarter action. 3rd down, 2.5 to go for the first. Chavez from the gun. Chavez quarterback keep here. Bounces inside. And he picks up maybe a yard, but that's going to bring up a 4th and about 2 as he picked up a half a yard on the play, not even. Sailors fans on their feet right now as we've got receivers to the right and left. Another quarterback keep right up the gut. Chavez has got the first down as he rolls down up the middle, down to about the 33-yard line. So a nice run for Chavez. 10:35 and counting. 40-0 the score. Sailors on top. 4th quarter action here. Mercy rule in effect. Oh, inside handoff there to Scarlett. Scarlett spins over the left side of the line, picks up positive yards. And that's going to bring up a 2nd down and maybe a 3rd down, excuse me. No, 2nd down. And another running play here over the right side of the line. Positive yards for the Bulldogs as they're just trying to make some positive plays here. You are tuned to Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7. That's going to bring up a 2nd down. The chains aren't moving. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. Chain gang is way off. Oh, is there a flag on the play? Oh, they're going to march him back. I'm not sure. Oh, now they're marching the other way. The refs are as confused as me, which is certainly not difficult. So there's a penalty against the Steamboat Sailors, which is going to bring up a 2nd down and about 3 to go for the Bulldogs. Ball marked down to the 26-yard line. Back to pass. Chavez throws that one, got a man, and a nice pass and catch, and they're giving him the touchdown.
And touchdown for Hotchkiss. That's number 21,
Jacob Pilecki with a nice catch. Skips into the end zone, and Hotchkiss on the board. Now the question is, does that stop the clock? We don't know. Once we go into the mercy rule, do we stop? Because that makes it a 40-6 game. Clock is still winding right now. The man in the white hat has not told us to stop the clock. Here comes the snap and the hold and the kick. And that is good. So Hotchkiss on the board, making it a more respectable score here, 40-7. It appears that the mercy rule is still in effect. So once you get to 40, the clock doesn't stop. I'd like to thank our friends at the Corner Slice. Celebrate the Sailors with good food, fun, and friends in the Old Town Square at the corner of 7th and Lincoln in downtown Steamboat Springs. And they've got great pizza at the Corner Slice. Mountain View Car Wash helping the Sailors clean the competition between town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Sun's out, guns out. Go see Travis and the Gang, home of the Unlimited Wash Club. That's Mountain View Car Wash, just across from Yampa Valley Bank on Highway 40. And Russell's Auto Salon, where you always meet by accident. Your premier full-service auto body shop. They come highly recommended. Give them a call at 879-1515 for all your automotive auto body needs. Throw Terry in the game. Sailors on top, 40-7. Clock still rolling. 7 minutes left in the game here. Here comes the kickoff to your Steamboat Sailors. It's an onside kick. Sailors trying to field it. Ball bouncing around. Skips off the Sailor, but it is covered at the Steamboat Sailors' 40-yard line. Looks like Epstein jumped on that one. Or no, Johnny Q. Kaminsky.
Onside kick recovered by Steamboat.
So the Sailors will have it, 1st and 10, ball marked down at the 39-yard line. Got some new numbers out there, making me work a little bit. Jimmy Thielen, wide to the left. Sailors have got 3 men in the backfield. Tanner Raper We need one more player. Sailors might need to call a timeout. Fullerton, the receiver, off to the right. 2 men in the backfield. Inside handoff. Positive yards for your Steamboat Sailors. Trying to see who the ball carrier was, because it does look like can't see these red. Jamison Tracy with a carry. So maybe it was Jamison Tracy who got that touchdown that I thought was banned. Red numbers on black, hard to read. Inside handoff there to Russell. And Russell is knocked down for a loss. So that's going to bring up a third down and about 4 yards to go. Clock still rolling down here, 5:18 and counting. Sailors on top, 40-7. Thielen, lone receiver to the left. Fullerton, the lone receiver to the right. Raper, the quarterback, handling all the duties here in the second half. Tanner's going to take it over the left side. He's got the first down and then some. Pulled out of bounds at the 40-yard line of Hotchkiss. 4:50 and counting. Now that's going to be a 1st and 10 for your Steamboat Sailors as they move in to Bulldog territory once again. Sailors looking to the sideline. Getting some fresh legs in there is Nathaniel Cordova onto the field into the line. Thomas Lure, the sophomore, getting out on the field. Lure in at quarterback now. Lure, inside handoff there to Jamison Tracy. Tracy takes it over the right side, picking up positive yards. So the Sailors, Finn Russell coming off, the starters coming out, and we're getting some of the younger kids out there, and this is great. It's exactly what we need. Get these younger freshmen and sophomores, and there's quite a few of them. Those two classes very athletic. Get some of these young kids out on the field. Fullerton wide to the right. Ball down, and Sailors may have lost that one as we've got a scrum of white and black shirts in the middle of the field. It appears that Steamboat came up with it. So that's going to push Steamboat back. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 12 as Lure couldn't handle the exchange from Tyden Baker. Fullerton, the receiver, off to the right. Thielen to the left. 2 men in the backfield. Looks like Daniel Raper out there for your Sailors. Pitch to Tracy. Tracy falls down, skirts forward, but he's going to lose a yard on the play, so that's going to bring up a 4th and about 14. Punting unit's going to come out on the field. Clock winding down here. Mercy rule in effect. Sailors on top, 40-7. 2:40 and counting. Sailors forced to punt here with the ball marked down at the Hotchkiss 44-yard line. Sailors moving right to left on your radio dial. Back deep for Hotchkiss, Jace Peebles. He's had a nice game for the Bulldogs. Again, Sailors getting some youngsters out on the field there. Ben Bogan coming on in at tight end. Here comes the kick, a big high punt for Fullerton. He's been great. That one's going to bounce inside. They'll let that one take a Sailor bounce, and it's going to be down at about the 10-yard line. Marking it down at the 9, inside the 10. Clock still rolling here. A big win here for your Steamboat Sailors. Boy, what a difference this week to last. Coach Baumgartner has got to be happy. Coach is getting a bunch of younger kids out there. They're not sure where to go. This is perfect. And now I got to work. You see Cody Mosley out there, and the ball's going to be pushed back on a penalty. I'm not sure. The ball is marked inside the 5-yard line now. A lot of numbers that I'm not used to seeing right now. And it's going to be a quarterback keep there as Chavez goes over to the right side of the line, picks up some positive yards, but a good job here by the Sailors' second string as we've got more guys coming out on the field as we are under 50 seconds. The clock is stopped here. And it is a timeout called by Hotchkiss here. 51 seconds left in the ball game. And it appears that there's a penalty on the play. So a hold that's going to mark him back half the distance. So it's going to be a 1st and 13. Quarterback keep here. And look out. Here comes Chavez over the right side. He's out all the way to the 28-yard line. A big run for the quarterback here. And again, the Sailors have got, couldn't tell who was in on the tackle there. It looked like Mosley over the far side. Push the quarterback out. Now back to pass. And that one is caught at the 51-yard line. A nice pass and catch for number 21. Jacob Pilecki, who caught the touchdown. 2-1, and that's going to do it. So the Steamboat Sailors win basically their home opener here at Gardner Field. And everybody got some playing time here for your Steamboat Sailors. 40-7 is the final score, and a big, big win for your Steamboat Sailors. You've got to love that. A big shout out to all of our sponsors, Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley Bank's only locally owned bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, with locations in Steamboat and Craig. Member FDIC, they are lending. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, and the homeowner's friend. The Corner Slice, celebrate the Sailors with good food, fun, and friends in Old Town Square and downtown Steamboat. Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition between town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Russell's Auto Salon at 879-1515, bringing you the collision of the game, and that has got to go to Finn Russell. Defensively, he had some big hits. Offensively, he was bruising between the tackles. Also a big shout out to Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more, offering you knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. UC Health and Yampa Valley Medical Center, bringing innovative and leading-edge care to patients throughout the Rocky Mountains. Also like to thank Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris Puckett today at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If you've got friends coming to town, give them a call at 970-879-8000 for the Locals Connection discount. Mountain Mattress and Furniture, located on Loggers Lane, offering the best prices and service without leaving the valley. Shop local, sleep great. That's Mountain Mattress and Furniture. So a big win on the christening of Gardner Field here in Steamboat Springs in the new Gardner Field Stadium. I'll tell you what, it is gorgeous. 40-7 the final score. Thank you for listening. We're going to rejoin regularly scheduled programming here on KTYV. Sports on FM at 105.7 and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
That was Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM, brought to you by Hippo Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, The Corner Slice, Mountain View Car Wash, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Rockwood Auto Salon, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Allison Agency with Allstate, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals, and Chris Puckett with the downtown Edward Jones office. Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
This weekend at the Chief Theater is the 4th annual Steamboat is Magic Festival. Tickets are only $15 for adults or $10 for kids, or get yourself a Magic Pass, which gets you access to all shows plus a meet and greet on Thursday. That means you get to see 3 days worth of magic. We've got John Armstrong on Friday, Nick Paul and Eric Buss and Dave Kovac on Saturday, and then a closing gala with all 4 magicians at 8 o'clock. Get your tickets at cheaptheater.com or at all of that before they disappear.
Arctic Liquors just west of town is a place to stock up now for the summer with cold beer out of the Arctic Beer Cave and a great selection of wines and spirits. Open till 10 every day and 11 on weekends. Arctic Liquors located in Curve Plaza next to Ace, Steamboat's hometown liquor store.
The Corner Slice is Steamboat's newest pizza joint, serving up serious New York style pizza, home of your 2 for $5 slice deal every day. Come in for our pizza and stay for the full bar, board games, and laid back family friendly atmosphere. The Corner Slice, located upstairs in Old Town Square at 7th and Lincoln. See you at the corner.
Twin Enviro would like to thank all of their customers in Northwest Colorado for their overwhelming support. Mike, president of a local HOA, describes Twin staff as courteous, efficient, professional, and even fun to be with. Adding, I can't remember when I last went to accomplish something in Steamboat and actually got it done with no hassle. Go see why the customers love them. Sign up today and enjoy the benefits of superior service at twinenviro.com. New customers get your first month free.
Steamboat Resorts, the proud sponsor of Sailor Athletics. Do you have friends or family coming to town, but space at your place is a little tight? Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals is here to help. Steamboat Resorts has been the lodging leader here for over 30 years, and we've got great rates at more than 800 units in 38 properties around the base area. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. That's the Locals Connection, 879-8000, or visit steamboatresorts.com.
In 2017, the Journal of the American Medical Association recognized that the counties that make up our high country have the highest life expectancy in the United States. To learn more and to encourage behaviors that lead to a long life, Steamboat Pilot Today at Casey's Pond will present the Longevity Project on Friday, September 21st at Albright Auditorium at the Colorado Mountain College campus. The event will feature keynote speaker Tony Buhner of the New York Times best-selling book, The Blue Zones. Blue Zones draws upon research from extraordinarily long-lived communities around the globe to highlight the lifestyle, diet, outlook, and stress coping practices that will add years to your life and life to your years. Tickets to the event will include Blue Zone food samples and refreshments. Space is limited, so get your ticket today at steamboatpilot.com/longevity. That's steamboatpilot.com/longevity. And we'll see you at the Longevity Project Friday, September 21st at Albright Auditorium on the Colorado Mountain College campus.
Steamboat is a great place to live and do business. I'm Chris Sives, the commercial specialist with the Paoli Group, with support from Colorado Group Realty. We work with business owners, landlords, and investors in the purchase and leasing of properties for business, encompassing everything from development land to downtown retail condos, industrial spaces, and offices. If you need a home for your business, have property to lease, or looking to invest in Steamboat, please contact me, Chris Sives, with the Paoli Group Commercial Division at thepaoligroup.com.
You're unlike anyone else in the world. Your heritage makes you unique. This is Glenn Jamrod. I'm the President and Vice Chairman of Alpine Banks, member FDIC. Since Alpine Bank's birth here in Colorado over 45 years ago, we've listened to people like you. Because we're locally owned and operated, we're able to listen to you, rather than march the orders of some huge bank headquartered thousands of miles from here. You've taught us that true relationships are built on trust. When we trust one another, when we honor commitments to one another, we all benefit. Alpine Bank devotes all of its resources, its investments, and its future solely and entirely to Colorado, to its heritage, unique citizens, and what's best for you is best for us. Our heritage is your heritage. It all revolves